It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body, supplements that get you moving and keep you moving, that make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world, and you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Hi, Holly Roush here. Welcome to the 3 Global Opportunity. And I just love that we can gather on Monday nights and speak to everyone across the entire world. I started in this industry almost 20 years ago, which is so hard to believe. I started as a stay-at-home mom, 3 young boys. At the time, they were 3, 6, and 9. And then it's hard to believe that they're approaching 22, 25, and 28. So for all of you out there with young kids, I'm telling you, this opportunity is absolutely for you. So we just want to welcome each of you on here tonight. For those of you who are guests, and really thank the person who invited you, because by the end of tonight, we're hoping that we're going to show you, 1, everyone needs to use the products that we're going to talk about. And then 2, everybody needs an opportunity like 3. People are open and looking for a residual income. So many people doing side gigs. And there's just not a better one that you can get healthier and earn some income. A little bit about us, so I can share that. Like I said, the boys were young. You can see them on the left when we got started. As we grew this business, many of you may have kids, young kids now, approaching college as well. And so you're thinking of, for us, it was like, hey, can we put some income back on the side so that we could save for colleges? Who knew going to out-of-state colleges would be so expensive? Our kids grew up in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but we told the kids, dream big. Wherever you can get in, you make the grades, the ACT, we're saving the money so that you can pick the school of your choice. And I love that. They could have gone down the street, but they chose University of Alabama, Roll Tide, and the University of Georgia, Go Dogs. And so it's just fun to see your kids branch out. And I tell you, people sometimes don't do this business because they use their kids as an excuse. Like, I'm too busy, I can't do it. My kids have all these activities. Your kids are the exact reason each of you should be doing this business. 1, they need the products, everyone you know, love, and care about. And 2, your kids are going to learn so much by watching you or mom and dad sitting around their phones, talking to people, getting into homes, encouraging them, lifting each other up. And they're going to see you setting goals together, dreaming together. And that's really what the families need today, is that family unit around the kitchen table, sharing that. And you get that from an opportunity like this. You'll see in the center, our oldest just got engaged. So we're adding a girl finally to the family. The picture up on the top right, that's Corbin and I when we started. We look like babies there. That was 20 years ago. I also just tell people, hey, if I'm using the 3 products and I still look like this in 5 years and you don't, I mean, I told you about it, right? Because I do think those who are using three are aging so gracefully. They're aging backwards. And I think for most of us, that's the goal. They're in the center's our dream home. When we were first started building this business, Corbin was in corporate America. His salary and commission would only take him so far. It was a constant juggling of paying bills, trying to save a little money, budget for extra things. And when I started this business and we started to earn income on the side, all of a sudden, our dreams became bigger. So as you're watching, we want all of you to dream big. I didn't think there was ever a world possible that we'd be moving from Tulsa, Oklahoma, down to the beaches of Florida, one of our favorite places we love to visit. I always thought, well, if we could maybe spend a couple weeks a year, and now we get to spend every day, looking out at the water, walking the beach, and just doing things that we didn't expect we'd be able to do, really all because of this business. Our corporate jobs would not have gotten us there. I'd done pharmaceutical sales before and I loved it. I love to be around people. I love to help people. I love to encourage them. I love to work. But I loved my kids and I wanted to be able to raise them. I was fortunate enough to be able to stay home and do that. But I was open and looking for something. What could I do on the side with my time when I had extra time, when the kids were taking their naps or at Mother's Day out or at school? Moms and dads, we were gathering, we were doing play dates. And instead of getting together just with the kids playing, it was like, why not be productive and share amazing products and opportunity? And through that, we helped several families become millionaires and get debt free in this business. I'm here to tell you, if I can do it from Tulsa with no experience and help several of my friends do the same, so can you. And so I just asked you to what that dream is. And maybe it's to travel. And I can tell you our company loves to travel. That yacht down there at the bottom, that's the Ritz-Carlton yacht. That's the trip that the company paid for. It was entirely free for the brand ambassadors who are out there making things happen at our top levels. We're going to travel the world and do things that you can only dream of or only, set aside money for years, and we're going to do it for free. So we're going to teach you how. A little bit about Three International, our foundation. It's based on a collaborative effort of experienced leaders from around the world. I love it because we had leaders from North America and leaders from 14 other markets around the world, mainly being Asia, and they came together. All had very much massive success in the industry, but they wanted to do something different. They wanted more of a brand ambassador-led company, and the leaders came together. We came together with our amazing founder in Daniel Piku, and we thought we're going to create something and build something, an industry, the MLM industry. We want it done right. A lot of people may have said, man, I've been in it and I didn't have success, or they know someone who tried it and maybe didn't have success. This is different. Take all of those experience you've had from your past and bring it here. We have Daniel, who has the corporate side. He's come from traditional corporate America, on top of experience in the MLM industry, and bringing that together. He's created a company and a marketing department and a corporate team that is unlike anything I've ever seen in the industry. These guys right here, they work tirelessly to make sure products are shipped. They're done in a professional manner. We have a company that I'm proud to bring my friends around and introduce them to the leadership of this company. Dr. Dan Gubler, our Chief Science Officer, he's phenomenal. He can talk to any physician out there. He's an incredible creator of products, constantly out searching and looking for ingredients that maybe even haven't been discovered before. But he can talk at the doctor level, but he can also talk at a second, third grade level. So I love that we have ways that we can describe and share our products for everybody. Because I don't have a medical background, I lean on him and his team that I'm going to share with you to share that. Our business model is cross-border social e-commerce. What does that mean? Cross-border, look, we can build a company around the world. You can be sleeping at night and have a team growing on other parts of the world. That's all done through technology. Here we are on Zoom with 14 countries joining us, listening, watching. You feel so much more connected. It's incredible. And so you can use this model. You can build your business from anywhere. You can bring your laptop to the beach. You can bring it to the mountains. It could be in your bedroom. It could be up in your guest house, which I'm at right now. You can build this from anywhere. And I love that. Our markets right here, you can see, this is just phase one. We're just getting started. But can you imagine phase one? We launched less than 2 years ago, and we're already open in 14 markets. Everybody said it can't be done, but nobody knew they'd have someone like Daniel Piku and Kim Wee together bringing a company like this to the fruition. Our target market, people say, like, who do I talk to? It's everybody. Don't prejudge. So many people think, oh, they've got too much money, too much, not enough time, too many kids, they are too busy, whatever it is, and you're prejudging. Don't do that. Everybody's looking. Everyone needs three. They just need you to share it with them. I think so many people keep three a secret. It's time to get the secret out of the bag. That three will be a household name, a billion-dollar company, and you all get to be a part of it at the very beginning before anyone knows about it. So you're looking for people who are entrepreneurs, people who are ambitious, people who are looking for multiple streams of income, working side gigs, people who are healthy, who are into health and wellness, which almost everybody is today. More and more people are educating themselves on all natural supplements at a time that I've never seen done before. And it's amazing because somebody in California can lead you to someone in Japan, and someone in Texas can lead you to someone in China. And so you can build this business from everywhere, all because you have the technology right at your fingertips to do it. The old paradigm when we think about wellness was reactive. And there's probably a lot of you watching right now that are reactive, or people, which means they're waiting until something catastrophic happens in their wellness or health, and they go to the doctor, and now they're saying you have to do something. You are what you eat, and your DNA is your blueprint. Well, today, it's all about proactive wellness. I started on this journey 20 years ago because I said, hey, when I'm in my 50s, I want to still feel like I'm in my 30s. And that's exactly what's happening today. The only thing that I do today is still supplements. I want to age gracefully. I want to age backwards. And I'm at the age where my kids are going to be getting married and they will have grandkids. And I want to be there and be active for them. So if you're watching this, it doesn't matter the age, men, women, young, old, children, everyone should be using our products. You are what you absorb. Products and foods, fruits that we're eating right now, you're not getting the nutrition that you used to get back in the 50s. And so we have 14 different delivery systems on how these ingredients get into your body at a cellular level. That's really what it's about. I love our scientific advisory board. I don't have to be a medical professional. I don't try to be. My degree was marketing. So I'm not going to act or talk like a doctor because I have these amazing doctors that do it for me. These are doctors from Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins, MD Anderson, UCLA Medical Advisory Board, University of Michigan. I mean, some of the top in their profession. And these are doctors who someone shared three with them. They noticed benefits. They called the company and said, how can we be a part of this company? What can we do? We want to be out there spreading the message of good nutrition, good health, good supplements. And they joined our board absolutely free. There's multiple things we'll talk about, and one of them is this. Most companies in our space have maybe one or two doctors. Usually they're paid. We're the only ones that have a medical advisory board like this that's unpaid, and they do speaking engagements for us constantly. Our science and technology is built on three pillars. Exploration. Dr. Dan constantly out there researching. We have a farm in Thailand where he's looking for ingredients. It's really, really cool. It's not that he's just going to, some company and saying, hey, give me the hottest ingredients. He's researching, he's curating, and then it's all about absorption. We have 14 ways, like I said, liposomal, enzyme, that get into your body at a cellular level. So when you see these products maybe that you're taking out there, chances are they're not absorbing. Ours are, which means you're seeing the benefits, which means the dollars that you're spending are actually being used for something really, really good. Here's another thing. We're the only company that has our entire product line. This includes our skincare, our entire product line in the physician's desk reference. This is huge. This means you can go to your doctor. He talks about an anti-inflammatory. You ask for something all natural. Our product Revive can pop up. Guys, no one on our space has this. Very few companies have supplements in here. We're the only ones. This just adds to the credibility, the medical advisory board, and the factor in the physician's desk reference. That's all the science that I need. And when you get started, you're going to have a self-replicated website and an app where all the videos on every product, these doctors, are at your fingertips that you can share with your friends and family. Here's another thing that sets us apart. Very few companies do studies. Why? For fear of what those studies will say. We do studies because we know and are confident in exactly what these studies are going to say, that we keep doing them. We keep putting them out there because they're published, and we want people to see them. So we have cellular absorption, epigenetic, and superoxide studies. All of that can be sent to you by the person who invited you. Let's talk about our wellness system that we have. And this really, to me, is a system. I do every single one of them. I think all are powerful in its own way. We're not calling our friends saying, hey, spend additional dollars on 3. We're saying, look at that cabinet full of products that you probably are expired, you probably don't use, they're not absorbing, and let's replace them for products that actually work. I love our Vitalite. That's just your daily supplement. This is the easy one to sample. I always have extra to be able to hand out to friends so that they can feel it and they can try it. It's got your vitamins, your minerals, your probiotics, your omegas, everything right here. If you went to the store and bought all of the individual ingredients, you'd have about 15, 20 different ingredients. We've got this right here, maybe more than that. And it's going to cost you several $100s. For $70, you can have this. And again, remember the absorption. It's actually working. People take on an empty stomach. It's really the only daily supplement that I've found that people actually feel better. They actually notice differences. We have Revive. Some teams will say it's our little footballs, and that's kind of what they look like. This is your natural anti-inflammatory. So if you think about just inflammation, people with any sort of aches, pains, whatever it might be, this is just a great product that's just going to help you in several different ways. I love this product. Immune, this is for your immune system. It speaks for itself. It's all the ingredients that we need to be doing, especially, flu season. Allergies, it super helped me with allergies. Purifies a natural detox. It detoxes your 5 major organs. So if you think about the toxins and all of that's in the air, huge product for that. Eternal, this is my favorite. 10 superfruits, glutathione. If you've heard of the glutathione glow, lots of people are doing, shots of glutathione, but hey, you don't have to do a shot. You can take this amazing gel pack. It's resveratrol as well. It CoQ10 tastes absolutely amazing. Men, women, young, old. If I had kids, they'd be going in their lunch boxes to school. And I'd send them with 2. They can share one with a friend and keep one, and then tell their friend to tell their mom to call you or dad. But I love this product. Everyone should be doing this every single day. I actually do 2 a day. It's incredible. This is going to help me age gracefully backwards is my goal. Like I said, if I look like this in 5 years and you don't, well, just say Holly told me so. So I need to get on it. Collagen. This is one of my favorite collagens too. I had a friend that was putting collagen in her coffee. I'm like, what are you doing? No chance that's absorbing. This has collagen, biotin, and keratin. So think about hair growth, nail growth. My hairdresser is just always shocked at how much in 6 weeks my hair grows, which, mind you, my hair never really grew. It was always very fine and thin. And then my nails are so thick. So I love that. So we all know collagen is such a great product. By the way, I carry these 3 with me everywhere I go because it's easy to place with people, share with them. Again, we have an amazing new skincare line that we just launched, Visage. It's the skin to brain connection, neurocosmetic, really one of the first out there. We're cutting edge. We're ahead of the science before most even high-end skincare companies are doing it. And it's amazing. We have a toner that you spray on before you get started. This serum, a couple little drops of this in your hand and put on your face. It's incredible. I love the way it smells. It's like a spa. And then we have a cleanser as well, and you can put that on as a mask. And then we got this new cream, day and night cream. And I'm telling you, I literally could carry this around and smell it and put it on all day. It also helps with your mood. Can you imagine putting on skincare that really makes you happy, put you in a good mood, get you energy, and you just feel better overall? I had someone say, I'm actually being really nice to my mom. It makes me feel so good. So, if you get cranky, go put on some Visage. It's amazing. So I feel like I'm at a spa every morning and night when I put this on. I don't know about you, but you better get it ordered right now if you have not tried it. A turnkey business, like I said, it's e-commerce ready. We have everything ready for you to share socially through social media, a back office that tracks your orders, people who've ordered underneath you, marketing and media tools done for you. You don't have to create it, in an incredible training system that's duplicatable, that teaches you not only how to get started yourself, but how to help others get started as well. We get paid in multiple different ways. That's what I love. Our business is all about sharing. If you love to share experiences, restaurants, hairdresser, nail place, I mean, you name it, those places probably did not send you a check. In our business, for sharing amazing products that you love, that you're going to use anyway, the company is going to reward and pay you. And it rewards and pays you for helping those people tell people as well. You have a retail commission where you can send your link to someone and they can do buy now, and you're going to get paid retail commission immediately, real time. You get introductory bonus. So anyone that does join now, they pay $30. You want to be part of the team. You're like, hey, I want to use the products and I can already think of a bunch of people I want to share it with. You're going to get a bonus based off every first order that that new person comes in and makes. You're going to get a commission override. So you get commission on all the people that you personally bring into your team and who they bring into their team. 7 generations removed. This compensation plan is so rich and so rewarding. Learn as you grow. You're going to get matching bonuses, which just means really the bigger your business grows, the bigger you help team members grow, the bigger your check is going to be. And then global bonus pool. I love this because the company rewards you not only just in your market, but the entire world. So the world on here tonight in this Zoom, every one of us are cheering on each other's markets, because the more each market grows, the more all of us grow. We're going to take vacations. Like I said, we have one coming up to Cabo that will have hundreds of people going on. We cannot wait. And then they could choose Cabo or Vietnam. So on here, we have a lot of people doing Vietnam and a lot are doing Cabo. I've never seen a company let people pick which part of the world that they want to travel to. So dream big. And then our highest leaders in the company, they get to go to France and Monaco, which this promotion is still running through let's see, August. We want to, well, actually through July. So, hey, there are people watching this. You can go make it happen. Can you imagine going to France and Monaco for free? We are so excited and we can't wait to go. So getting started, how do I get started? You're going to call at the end of this the person who invited you. Let them know the things that you loved about it. Let them know you're ready to get started. Those who want to be a customer will do buy now, but those of you watching this, you're going to become a business builder, just meaning you're going to pay $30, get your self-replicated website, and you're going to pick a pack that makes sense to you. Here's our different packs right here. I love the Pro Collection pack. Why? I think it's important to have one of every product. And this is for someone who says, I'm all in. Not only to be all in, do you want product for yourself, but you've got to have product that you can share with other people. So when you're talking to someone, they're like, hey, I'd love to try your collagen. You can take them a box of collagen so they can try it. I want to try the Eternal. You've got it. You're doing any events, you can display all the products. I go sign up my friend Amy and she orders one of everything. I can give Amy one of every product to get started. And when hers comes in, she can replace it back to me. Now I started Amy day 1 rather than waiting till day 4 or 5 when her product gets there. So it's just like opening a clothing store. You don't open a store with no clothes and say, here's a catalog, go pick from it. You have an online business, right? It's important in your community to have product that people can touch, feel, taste, share. And I love tear and share. Tear and share. You should be tearing and sharing, handing these out everywhere that you go. These are easy little share products. The next best pack's the Business Builder, maybe Pro Collection. You're not ready for that yet. Business Builder is going to give you a couple of everything. Premium is going to give you one of all the products. You can do just the skincare or you can do just some of the supplements. Lots of different options. Get with the person who invited you. See what makes sense. Do what you can financially afford, but stretch yourself, especially those who say, hey, I'd love to earn some additional income. We have people making anywhere from $50 a week to $50,000 a week, and that can be you. We also have an international convention. I've been in the industry 20 years and never have missed a convention. I love to get around the people. So that's coming up the end of June 27th through the 29th. So I just want to thank you guys for jumping on here. I have three amazing women that I'm going to bring on, and they're going to share a little bit of their story, why they joined Three, their background, their profession, what they've done in the past. So Tanya, Lynde, Amy, let's welcome them on. All right, let's start with you, Amy. Amy Lafitte out of Dallas, Texas. She is a three-star in the business. I've known her for quite some time. She glows and radiates when she talks. So let's bring you up, Amy.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Well, I am fortunate that I found this profession when I was in college. When I was about 16, I got diagnosed with a bunch of autoimmune issues. And so when I went to college, I was pre-med and I was super passionate about learning about health because it was something I had dealt with my my own journey. And I found this profession my senior year. I was stressed out from and had ulcers from taking organic chemistry, which is this weed out pre-med class. And it was so exciting to see an opportunity where you could work part-time and make more money per hour, get paid what you're worth, and have that freedom and flexibility. And so I did that. And when I graduated, I decided not to go to medical school, and I've been in this profession ever since. But I was initially with a skincare and makeup company, and everyone in my life knew I was really into health and was always asking me all the health questions. And so when Three came around, I got so excited because I finally was able to take my passion and what I study all the time and what I'm researching and bring it in with what I do for my business. And so I've loved Three. I've been in the industry for 20 years. And so it was really important for me to find a company that checked a lot of different boxes. I wanted amazing Salesforce leadership. I wanted amazing leadership with the company itself. I wanted products that were demonstrable and had all the science behind them. And Holly did a great job of talking about all of the amazing boxes that we check with our products. And the timing, when I first joined, I was with a 50-year-old company. So I joined and it was already established and everybody already knew about it. Everybody already made their preconceived notions about it. And so being able to be a part of a company first has been something that's really cool. So and these products have really changed my life. I have kind of two that are like my dynamic duo. These help with energy. They help with focus. I'm getting to perimenopause age, so they help with female hormones, like all sorts of great things. And I know, like, as busy women and moms and entrepreneurs and men with busy schedules, being able to really just achieve your very best is something that's super powerful. And so these have just been a game changer for me. So thanks, Holly.
Awesome. Amy, thank you so much. You just light up the screen when you talk. All right. So we're going to bring up Tanya up in Canada. So we're going like total different parts of the world. And so I don't even think I brought up Canada too much on that Zoom. So we're going to let you bring up Canada. I've worked with Tanya a long time in this industry. And again, three-star up there three-star elite out of Canada. And so let you take it away, share a little bit of your background. You've had a lot of experience in the industry. There are a lot of companies you could be at as well. Why Three?
Yeah, thank you so much, Holly. And yes, we've known each other for 17 years. So
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. So yes, I've been in the industry for 17 years. I was honored to meet Holly as soon as I got into this industry. And yeah, my background. I was someone that really came into this industry with no experience in sales at all. So if you're sitting there thinking you don't have the skill set, it doesn't matter because you learn everything here. My background, I went to school to work with kids with disabilities and high risk. I was a youth care worker at a government job. And 17 years ago, things weren't that great in that area. So it was a time in my life. I had two small kids, a husband, and I really was looking for change, massive change. And in fact, I didn't even know how desperately I was needing that change. And this industry came into my life at the perfect time. And without sounding cheesy, it truly changed everything. It really did. It just, I wasn't expecting what it did for my life. And I am so grateful that I'm here today, 17 years later, have not looked back once. Like I said, it's enabled me to be home with my kids and raise them, still create an income. and improve myself. And I think that's a huge part of this business that a lot of people don't understand. And it's very needed, especially today, is that personal development piece too. So I said, I'm just so grateful to be here. Why I chose three. I kind of laugh because in the 17 years, three is my third company and it will be
Oh,
my last. Third company, it's called three. It will be my last for sure because it, like Amy said, it's checked every box and then some. And I think, I mean, what I was looking for in a company, like I said, this has exceeded every expectation I had, and it has to do with incredible products. And again, you heard from Holly, like these products are, the best of the best. They don't compare to anything that I've ever seen on the planet. So that's one thing. But it really had a lot to do with the people too. And they always say you are who you surround yourself with, right? You are
right.
the people you surround yourself with. And when you surround yourself with people like we have at three, where they really are focused on helping you be better today than you were yesterday, huge things happen, right? Huge impact in your life and all the people around you when you are in that kind of environment and in community. And that's what we have here, right? Again, so it's the people, the corporate team, the compensation plan, the products, like we have something for everybody. And that really gives me a lot of confidence about being at this company. We truly have something for every single person on this planet. So I'm grateful to be here. My favorite product, I like Holly, take every single one of them.
Mhm.
I don't ever want to think of a day that I can't take all of them. But I have to say, I think I have a testimony to almost every product, of course, but I think one thing that I kind of take for granted a little bit is that I haven't been sick. And
Yeah.
again, we can't make claims or promises, but it's been a very, very long time that I've actually had a cold or anything like that. And I think that has to do a lot with all these products, especially the immune and the vitality. So again, I just very excited to be here and honored. And yeah, please take a look because it'll be life changing. So thank you so
Well,
much for having me on.
thank you. And we're honored to have you. And just thank you for always being persistent and consistent and just a light and always there for us. So just always a positive around here. So we appreciate you. All right, now we're going to take it down to Lynde, and I don't know where in the world Lynde is, so she can let you know. She travels across the country in their motor coach with their kids, homeschool. She does all the things that I could never do. So it's super impressive how she kind of keeps her life together. Maybe it's not together. I don't know, but she makes it look like it's kind of together. But anyway, she is, we don't know where, 3-star in the business. Again, I've done business with her for a long time, and I love her energy. I love her positive outlook. She loves the product. She does have a health professional background, and I'm going to let her share that. So Lynde Turner, take it away.
Guys, so first of all, I'm super thankful to be here. Thank you so much for having me. And these amazing, gorgeous ladies that you see on the screen are all wonderful people that we get to do life with, which is kind of the little like nod to the community because I am from Texas. I am actually located right now in Texas. I do travel all over, and that was not a dream that I had when I was little. Like you don't grow up and say, I'm going to be a professional network marketer. Like nobody thinks that. And I certainly didn't. I have a nursing background. I've been in nursing for almost 2 decades now. And I did all the things. I was very, very good at my job because I loved helping people and I love the aspect of helping people feel better, right? I think most of us get into the medical profession for that reason. And I didn't do it for the money. I did it because I wanted to have the things, the titles, and also I wanted to have a life with my family, my future family. But as things change, they change. Anybody have kids on the Zoom? I had kids. It changed everything. Those 12-hour shifts started to look a little different. I was working ICU and ER, and that's not always conducive for little babies. And I ended up switching into healthcare administration. I was actually the youngest quality director and patient safety officer for 2 different organizations in Texas. And I didn't realize when I said yes to this job that there was this fine print at the very bottom of the thing you sign that says, and other duties as assigned. So when I got this great salary position, I quickly went from working my normal 3 12s a week to working 60, 70 hours. I was on call all the time. I was on my phone all the time. And I wasn't not only getting compensated, I also started to realize healthcare is a big business. And I'm not knocking modern healthcare by any means, but there are some things that I started to realize we don't do well in modern healthcare. And one of those is wellness. We don't actually do wellness very good. And we don't do prevention. We're great at treatment. If I break my arm falling down the stairs tomorrow, take me to the doctor, please, please. But we don't prevent disease. And I started to realize medications and surgeries and all the things, I didn't really sign up for this. I didn't want to be a pill pusher. And I was missing a lot of time with my family. And I had a really good friend of mine at the time introduce me to this industry. And y'all, if you are thinking, heck no, this is not me, that was me. Just know you can change your opinion, because I did. I had letters behind my name. I was very successful. I said not no, but heck no. And I ghosted my friend for months. And I watched her live the life that I could only dream of, being home with her kids all the time, having her husband home for dinner, right? She was able to end up retiring her husband from his job, retired herself. And I was like, girl, what you doing? Like, okay, I'll see this again. So long story short, I said yes to this industry about 6 years ago, and it drastically changed my life. And I know it's cliche to say that, but I went from working all the time and rarely seeing my husband and rarely seeing my kids and wishing things were a little bit differently and I wasn't living paycheck to paycheck, to having the lifestyle where my husband's able to stay home with our kids. We raise them as full-time two-parent households like Holly got to do with her kids, which was a huge inspiration for me. I was like, man, if Holly can do it, I can do it. And then we had this grand idea that we'd sell our house and travel the country with our kids, homeschooling them, living from our, you see the background is my RV. We've been to 38 states with our boys. We get to take them on all types of adventures. And they have a lifestyle that most kids might not even be dreaming of because they don't know it's a possibility, all because of this industry. And so my question to you today, as you're watching this video, is I want you to do the same thing that I did, which is ask yourself, what if? What if it could actually work? What if you could actually be successful? What if the products really do what we've all said they do, because they are truly amazing? My favorite is the Visage line because it makes me a better person. That neurocosmetic, I know Holly talked all about it, but it really does hit your brain in a different way. It just makes me a better mom. So if I'm in a mood, I squirt some on my face. I feel better because I look better, and I also feel better on the inside. But the products truly work. And I want you to ask yourself, what is the thing that I'm missing in my life? Is it community? Is it better health? Is it better finances? Is it more time freedom? Because what if this could possibly work for you? And that is the biggest question you're going to have to answer on today's call. And I hope that you also say yes. Yes, this could possibly work for me, because it worked for all of us here. So thank you so much for having me, Holly. I hope to see you guys all at the next event, because we want to do life with you.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, ladies, for joining. And everyone who is watching this, how could you not join us? It's a group of amazing people who want more out of life and are willing to help you get there. Get with the person who invited you. Get yourself signed up. Get started on the product. You can see what is done for all of those just on here today. And let's get you started and see you at an event, like Lynde said, somewhere around the world. Thanks so much for joining. We'll see you guys. Bye.